Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Guys, I didn't expect to ever talk about this again. See, I already talked about this a while ago in another video. I made it. It's, it was the last video I talked about. It was a follow up video of another video I made a while ago. And so, again, I'm not sure how many people would remember, but I made a video talking about a so-called person by the, I think her name is, Bonnie Blue. Yeah. She did something with like 100 dudes for the first video I covered, right? And then she made it even worse. She made it even worse by going for 1,000. And then I made a video on that. And no, don't worry, guys. She did not go for like 1,500. All right, that I know of. We're mostly just talking about something kind of just absurd, in my opinion, and just like stupid. And let me tell you what. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what this video is particularly about. No, so again, don't worry. She didn't go for a higher number than 1,000 because 1,000 is already. It just, if you think about it, I'm not, whatever. If you think about it in a math sense, it doesn't. There's a lot of crunch. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. Somehow she made it possible? It doesn't seem like it would be possible, but she did. I mean, maybe it might not. I don't know, but what? Anyways, let's get into what we're talking about. They made a documentary on it. Yeah, they made a documentary on her. It's called fuck. What's it called? I have it. Hold on. I'm gonna check. I already forgot the name of it. It's called 1,000 Men and Me, the Bonnie Blue story. And I'm just sitting here. And unfortunately, I had to Google. I mean, I kind of actually saw this through a goddamn meme. I saw this through a meme, and I'm like, there's no way. I Googled it. It's a thing. Now, I'm not sure if it's actually new, so I don't know if I'm covering this like 2 months late or something or whatnot. I don't actually know if it's new. I didn't feel like doing any research to find out if it was new because I don't want to. I don't want to have to Google that. All I want to go off this video is just know the fact that they even took the time to make this documentary. Why on earth would this be a thing? Oh, hey, you slept with 1,000 dudes. Do you want to make? We should make a documentary on her. Yeah, let's totally do that. That sounds like a great idea. Giving attention to the wrong type of people. Stuff like this generally shouldn't just be publicized. You know, it should just stay behind closed doors. Now, again, it's just we covered this in the last video. I think it was 4 or 5 months ago, and we covered it in a video during the early stages of my channel. And I'm just like, wow. Once again, I didn't ever think I'd have to talk about this again. We're not necessarily again. It's still technically a follow up to another follow up to an original video, and again, luckily she hasn't gone for more. But you know, maybe next week I'll see. Oh, she went for 1,100. I swear, I think the final number was 1,000 something. I don't actually know. I don't want to know though. I don't want to know. You know what? It doesn't really matter. It's over 1,000. It's over 100. It's over 500. It doesn't really matter. Like, Lord have mercy. I don't know. Sorry, that's my cat in the background. She's scratching herself. Uh, a documentary on this. For some reason, I don't know why it was made. I truly don't. I don't really know what would be the idea of making a documentary on it. You know, like, hey, you did coitus with 1,000 dudes. Do you want to have a documentary made about you? I don't know the context. I don't know any of that. But you know, it doesn't really matter. This is just absurd, in my opinion. It's bonkers. It's wild. It's insane. And sorry again, she's scratching herself. Again, I don't understand. Did you just try to scratch yourself louder? I heard that last scratch. It just sounded louder than the last one, but whatever. Back on target. I forgot what I'm saying. I'm sorry. This is just crazy. Let me pull up some information real quick about this whole thing. I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. I'm gonna pull up some information. I pulled up some information. I just instantly wanted to back away. Anyways, we're back. I just I don't know. I don't know what the message would be to make this documentary. I don't know what the goal would be to make this documentary. I don't know why they would want to make this documentary. Because again, it's just covering something nasty. All right, it's covered. So first of all, again, I remember. I think she went for like 100 dudes a while ago. I think that was her, or maybe it was someone else. Maybe it was someone. I honestly don't remember. In the first, I made this video a while ago. I covered it for the first time when I first heard about it, and it was nasty then, and it's nasty now. And the more I sit and think about it, it's still nasty, and it's still disgusting and weird as fuck, dude. Like, Lord have mercy. You know? That I don't know. Like, of all things, right? You could make a documentary about all kinds of things. All kinds of things. Other things. And yet they choose to make a documentary about this. About someone who decided to do this with 1,000 dudes. And I don't know what would be the reason for that at all. You know? I don't get it. I don't understand. But hey, they did it anyways. And here we are, you know, after I made the last follow-up video, I didn't think I'd ever talk about it again. But once I found out they made a documentary on it, I just went like, you know what? Why is she tweaking? I'm sorry, guys. What? My cat's tweaking. I'm sorry. What the? Anyways, like, fuck, man. So I just want to think about it, you know? I don't really want to. I was going to, like, try to break down how it's even possible she did it with 1,000 dudes. Because, you know, 1,000 people is a lot. I don't even think it was like straight up 1,000. It was like 1,000 something. I don't know the exact number, but it was again over 1,000. Could you calm down, please? I'm in the middle of something. Anyways, uh, shit, man. You know what? I'm not going to go into it. I don't think I need to. I don't want to. I don't want to at all. It's well. I know, guys, this video, you kind of just been listening to me ramble. So I appreciate you for staying the entire time. I think we're going to wrap it up, though. You know, I already brought up what I wanted to bring up. Why they made this. You know, actually, no, we can keep going for a bit. But this whole documentary is just, I don't know why it would be made. I don't know who approved it, whose idea was to make it, or why it would be made in the first place. Why is it a thing? You know? But you can only ask why so much because you won't really get an answer. I'm assuming maybe it was to spread something. There was clearly some message involved with this documentary. Do not watch it. I'm not going to watch it to like find out or anything. But yeah, you know, it's like one of those things you look at like, wow, that's insane. You know, that's crazy. Because like, I remember when I first heard about it, again, I don't actually, I think it was, from what I remember, a while ago, when I made my follow-up video to the original topic, which was 100 dudes. Again, I don't know if it was Bonnie Blue or someone else, but I think someone did 100 first. And then Bonnie was trying to up one that person by going up higher. And then they tried to up one up them on going up higher. And then Bonnie just said, fuck it, let's go for 1,000 because why not? Like, why not? You know? So if I do a raw, if I eat 500 raw wieners, right? Raw hot dogs. Will I get a documentary made about me? Probably not. But still, this is just one of those things you look at and just go like, what does society come to? I mean, it's not really having anything to do with society. It's just weird stuff. You know, nothing like this should be promoted, in my opinion. You know, if you want to do stuff with 1,000 dudes, go right ahead. I mean, not really. Don't. You probably shouldn't. What are you mowing about? I'm sorry, guys. My cat, she like wants attention. I'll give her attention the moment I'm done recording. Kitty, you gotta wait like a couple more minutes. I'm almost done here. Anyways, guys. Yeah, I think about it and I'm like, stuff like this, again, shouldn't really be, I don't know, talk. You know, it's obviously an industry, you know, the corn industry, we're just going to say for that. It's a big one, you know. A lot of, we all wish it wasn't as big as it is, you know. It's one of those things that just really shouldn't exist, in my honest opinion. You know, in my opinion, I wish it didn't exist. Like, if I could just snap it out of existence, I would. What are you doing? She knocked over something. Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. She's meowing. Lord have mercy, I'm almost done. Calm down. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry. This video's all over the place, but I don't know, man. It's just like one of those things that it's nasty. Well, it's disgusting. But hey, it's whatever. You can't do anything about it. If she wants to do things with 1,000 dudes, obviously me making this video ain't gonna change anything. It's already happened. It already happened. So, eh, you know. Anyways, I think that's gonna kind of wrap it up. I've been mostly rambling in this video, but hey, yeah, I don't know. This whole thing has kind of just got me not really shocked. I'm not really surprised. Now, I actually am surprised that they made a documentary about it because when I saw the meme, which I put up on screen earlier, I was like, "There's no way that's a thing." Right? I thought to myself, there's no way that's a thing. And then I Googled it, which again, I did not want to. It was a thing. It is real. And now I'm here making a video on it. So, yeah. Who knows? Hopefully, we don't have to see 1,500 dudes next, but I don't know. When I was reading some stuff, she's like trying to, I don't know, rebrand herself. I didn't read fully into that. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but I don't really know if you can rebrand yourself after doing that. Like, is that possible to try to like as a corn star? We're going to use the word corn. Is it possible to even rebrand yourself after that kind of controversy of doing things with 1,000 dudes and overall just having a career of it? I don't know. Like there's I saw this thing that there's this other corn star person, yeah, that's also trying to rebrand after I don't remember her name or anything. I didn't look into it, but I don't know. I mean, you can try. I mean, go ahead and try to better your life, but that's why one of those things like, is it even possible to attempt any kind of rebrand, especially with with Bonnie Blue situation? Big controversy. Quiz with 1,000 dudes. Whatever, right? I don't know. I don't actually know if this. Like I just read it in like a small glimpse of an article I was looking at for a second. So don't take everything. Don't take this particular part of her trying to my word saying that she's trying to rebrand for anything because I only looked at it for a second. So yeah, get away from the TV. I'm sorry, I just get my cat away from the TV. I'm not having my TV get broken again. Anyways, that will wrap it up for today's video. Again, this video was kind of all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, hopefully we don't have to talk about this ever again. I really hope so. We never have to talk about it again. Here's my thing. We will never talk about this again. I hope so, right? And if we do end up talking about it again, well, then that's just crazy. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll have another video coming up soon. I'm going to make another video right after this, actually. And then another one maybe tomorrow. And then I have week 5 predictions dropping Wednesday, which the Packers and Cowboys tying really just messes with my record a lot because I didn't expect a tie, to be honest. I know I'm going on a ramble, but I did not expect a tie at all. How do you score 40 points and you can't even win the game properly? Ugh, whatever. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This video was actually fun to record. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be soon. And yeah, hopefully, again, we never talk about this situation again, because I hope this is the last time I ever have to mention her name and have to mention the fact that, the whole topic of the video in general, the 1,000 dude thing. I hope I never have to mention it again. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.